What's going on, guys? So this is going to be a very quick video today. We're going to be doing the Alpha 4C ignition coil install in my Fiat 500 Abarth. So I'm going to install these. We're going to do a quick reaction video to see if I can tell the difference between the stock ignition coils and the Alpha 4C ones. Enjoy. Take 4. What's going on, guys?
Why did you wink?
I've wanted to do this modification for a long time. From what I've seen on the internet, these coils are hotter, so the engine's gonna run smoother. It's gonna have better throttle response. It's gonna have a more consistent pull when you put your foot in it. So we're gonna be installing those. Let's get to it. The first thing is, since I have this engine cover on here, of course this is aftermarket. I've never had the factory engine cover on this car to begin with, so I wouldn't know how to take the factory engine cover off, to be completely honest. So first and foremost, just take this off. By the way, this will take like 4 seconds. This is like the easiest. That's not the right size. Take the oil cap off. I'm wearing gloves because I literally just turned the car off, so it's pretty hot. So these right here are your ignition coils. These square blocks right here. They shoot a charge down to the spark plug, and then the spark plug of course sparks, which causes your explosion over and over and over, and your car runs. So first, you're going to want to number these 1, 2, 3, and 4, so when you unplug them, you just don't lose track of them and end up plugging them into the wrong ignition coil. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to slide this guy off. We'll just slide off like that. That's all you should really have to do, because this is on a rubber fitting. Next, you're going to want to put a... I grabbed the wrong fucking thing. A 10 millimeter. It's going to be a 10 millimeter to take the actual ignition coils out. Let me grab it.
Be prepared.
Flathead, which I don't have. Don't have that either. The people are ready. I just get all excited and then I forget everything that I actually need, and I only grab like half of the things that I need, and then I end up running in the garage for like everything else. So now that I actually have my flathead, you're gonna take your flathead, pop out these yellow pins. That, probably get it with your fingers, but my fingers are kind of fat, so I can't get it. That, and then at that point, you can unplug them. Like I said, you want to number them just so you don't lose track of them, or you can unplug them one at a time, but I just like doing all of them. So once you have that, you can take your 10 millimeter, move this guy up out of the way, undo that, and that's your screw that you're going to get out right there. Separate those. I'm just going to go ahead and do all of them. Only 4, you love to see that, compared to the 6 that I'm used to doing in the M3. But so once you have these 4 screws out, you just pull it out. It comes out just like that, and that's your old ignition coil. Then you'll take your old one, put it in the box where your new one came from. I'd recommend holding on to these as well, just in case. Well, yeah, just save them. That's my point. So so you just save them, and then you're gonna put your.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's fine. That doesn't.
Okay.
That doesn't cost anything or anything. And then you just drop your new one in like that, push it down, make sure it's sealed all the way. Once it's pushed down, you can put your old screw back in. You want it snug, but you don't want it like super tight. So just snug, but not super tight. Let's get our other one. Basically, I mean, it's pretty rinse and repeat for all of them. God. pretty rinse and repeat for all 4 cylinders. So you're just going to be taking out the old ones, saving them just in case you have one fail or something like that. You have another one on hand that you know works. Box it up. And drop your new one in. That. Grab your other screw. Like I said, snug, but not super tight. So it's pretty much rinse and repeat for all 4 cylinders. Just gonna do that over and over. So let me get the rest of these in, and then I'll see you guys when we're in the car for the test run, and I'll tell you guys the differences that I feel. Test drive time. Apparently the car's supposed to start like a lot faster, so we'll see. Just put in the coils. Again, we put in the Alpha 4C ignition coils. Buckle up, kids. So I want to say that it's idling a lot smoother. Oh yeah, it's definitely smoother. So the engine is idling and revving a lot smoother than before, I will say that. So let's go on a little test drive here and we'll do a pull out in front, see how it translates torque wise. Turn on sport mode, turn on traction control. Yeah, so it's a lot smoother. It feels a lot stronger on power as well. So what I'm feeling is I'm feeling the power's a lot more cleaner and direct. Increased throttle input, more torque, feels more torquey, feels more awake. Yeah, it's definitely smoother. The way it delivers power is a lot more linear feeling. That's probably the best way I can put it. Before, when your foot was in it, it kind of felt like it was kind of hiccuping, and anyone with the Fiat 500 will know what I'm talking about. When you put your foot into it, it feels like it's kind of like lagging as it gives you power. Like it's giving you power like this as opposed to like this, and it feels a lot more linear now. So like I said, I definitely recommend them. I'd recommend them as one of the first mods you do before you start increasing any other performance mods. But let me finish this little test drive and then I'll see you guys back at the house. So we're back at the house now. I think it's worth it. It's a little steep for the price. I'm not gonna say that it's like the most worth it thing ever. It's more torquey, it's more awake. The way it delivers the power is a lot more linear. It doesn't hiccup anymore once you get on it. If anyone else drives the Fiat, like I said, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just more direct, and that's all I expected from it. Don't expect huge horsepower gains or anything like that. It's just very smooth. I don't feel it when it's idling now, and it has fresh plugs and new oil in it, so that was definitely noticeable. It starts up a lot quicker now as well. Like I said, the biggest thing is it just feels more awake. It feels more hungry to go faster. It's more hungry for you to put your foot in it. So yeah, I would recommend them. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.